If you're planning on purchasing a house in 2025, I can give you some tips that will make that process simpler for you. I'm a loan officer that helps people in 49 states. So the first thing has to do with your pay stubs. When you get your last pay stub for 2024, it's going to show your year-to-date income. It's also going to show a breakdown of your year-to-date as far as bonuses, overtime, and maybe even any shift differentials. It's important that you keep that. So when you apply for a loan next year, maybe January, February, March, whenever you decide to do it, you have a pay stub that reflects a breakdown of your income, and that way the lender can maximize your income to maximize your approval. The second thing is bank statements. If your paycheck goes into multiple bank statements, I highly recommend that you put it into just one bank statement, and whatever money you want to use for the transaction, move to a savings account and don't move money back and forward. I'd also minimize any use of any of the cash apps like Zelle or Cash App or anything like that to make sure that you don't have questions about where the money's going or what money's coming in. The third thing has to do with your address. In many cases, what I see is people's driver's license, their pay stubs, their bank statements, they all have a different address. I would basically go to all those different places and make sure that you have the same address on everything. And if it's something where maybe you live in somewhere temporary and your driver's license or your bank statements or something still has your parents' address or something like that, that's fine. Just make everything consistent, because when it's not consistent, an underwriter is going to ask questions. Why do you have all these addresses on all these documents? And the last thing is saving money. If you think you're going to buy a house and you think your new mortgage payment is, say, hypothetically going to be $2,500 a month, and you're currently paying $1,500 a month in rent, starting in January, you should in theory be able to save $1,000 a month to show that you can make that mortgage payment. If you can't save the amount of money that you plan on making in a mortgage payment, maybe you're not ready to purchase a house.